Hi, I'm Bill MacPhee, CEO of MacPhee Media Inc., your partner in mental wellness. Welcome to today's video blog. Today I had more of a statement from John, and John emailed me and told me that he was diagnosed with bipolar illness as well as ADD. And at one time he was working, and then through a series of events, he got let go and wasn't able to come back. And he tried to, come back, and things just didn't work out. Once they found out that he had a mental illness, life became very difficult for him, and he was kind of bitter about not being able to get back into the workforce. And should have maybe did something around human rights before, he disclosed his illness. And anyways, it was a big mess. And this brings to the point about having a mental illness and employment. And a lot of times people, when before we are hit with the mental illness, we are working, or we're in a career, or we are working at a plant or something like that. And what happens is that when we get sick, we have to take time off, or we might not go back for a long time. And there's a whole dynamic of events and processes that takes place getting back to work. The point is John saying that now it's hard for him to find a job, hard for him to should he have disclosed his mental illness, and do we disclose mental illness when we go job hunting? And I can really relate to that, because I remember when I was trying to get back into the workforce, I had my resume done, but I had a 5 year gap on my resume because I was on the couch for 5 years with depression and dealing with the negative symptoms of schizophrenia. And so when I went for interviews, and I would have this 5 year gap because I was honest. I was honest about people with that. Well, I had a few jobs and they didn't last and things like that. But I want to give you some practical advice. And I know this from experience, and I know this from being an employer. I actually, as you know, I'm the CEO of MacPhee Media Inc., and we have employees here. But what I know is that a lot of times employers aren't advertising jobs, but they have jobs available. And it can be very, very important is trying to think, how can I get in the front door? How could I get a possibility of getting a job at this place, or that I know I have certain skills that I could be an asset to this company. How do I get in there? Because I explain to the boss or the human resource department that I have a mental illness, I'm not going to get in. They won't give me a chance and everything like that. I want to give you a little thinking out of the box here, and talk about that. First of all, you need to find out what your skills are, what your positive traits are, what your talents are, the things you do well. Once you know that, you need to seek out an employer who has the need for those skills, or for your expertise, or what you can bring to the company. Now, you may not be hired. If you go to the boss, or if you go to the owner and you talk to them, and you say you might not be hired, but what you can do is you can ask, or you could present the opportunity saying, I will volunteer for you for however long or whatever it takes to prove to you that eventually I could be an asset to your company. And if you believe in yourself, and you have those skills, and you have those gifts and those positive traits and those skills and that talent, then a person would accept you on a volunteer basis, and you can basically work your way into a job. Now, I know that usually that doesn't work a lot of times as far as in the real world getting hired. You want to get hired, you want to get paid right away. But we're not talking, we're talking about thinking out of the box. And if you have a certain skill that you know you could be an asset to a company, and you go and you say, I will volunteer for you and work for nothing on a regular basis until I can prove myself that I will be an asset to your company. I can remember reading a book about Warren Buffett. And Warren Buffett, that's what he did. A couple of his people who were in the financial business, basically what he did is he worked for them for free, just to basically learn the trade and learn about the industry and things like that. So I'm gonna just suggest that to you at this time. If you have a question for me, just email me at bmcphee@magpiemags.com or go to our website at mentalwellnesstoday.com. Thank you for tuning into this video blog, this daily video blog, and truly, we want to be your partner in mental wellness. Have a great day.